Just a thrilling PWA bout here tonight on a Monday night. Super lucky that we drew the 9 p.m. puck drop. A lot of people fight for this late night, Monday night game start, but we got it. So here we are. Sadly, Chad is not able to join me tonight, so you're just gonna have me on the call, doing play-by-play and color as best I can. These two teams faced off early in the season. Ended up being a 3-3 tie in a game with like 27 penalties. So hoping we don't have the same number of penalties, but hopefully we have more Hopkins Royals goals. We got? A mouth guard for Rocky. He's good. All right. So to start this one out, we got Sandstrom, Haney, Kern, forwards, plus Norton and Nelson back on D. We got Rocky in net tonight. Thanks for Rocky for suiting up with the boys. Here we go. And face-off controlled by Wayzata. Wyatt pressuring, Jack battling. And battle for the puck still on the boards. Nice job from Wyatt there. Slides it over to Kern. Kern skating in. Shot loose puck. Out front. Oh, good first opportunity, but puck stays out of the net. Chipped up into neutral, picked up by Lucas. Lucas skating in with it. He's going to dump it in deep as Wyatt skates onto it. Chipped along the boards, and ultimately out. Back to Jonah. Jonah over to Kern. Kern skating in. Kern over to Haney. Haney shot, and off the goalie's mask. Bouncing loose. Wayzata flips it up and down. No ice. Icing waved off. Picked up by Carter as we get fresh forward line. Carter off the boards. Chipped up by Norty. Wayzata knocks it back into their zone. Up through neutral ice. Chipped in. Bouncing puck. Chipped up. Skating in. Shot. Nice save there from Rocky in his first test of the hockey game. Pass over. Shot. Good stick there. Puck is loose. Backhand flip by Evan. Picked up by Rory. RJ skates up with it. He's going to keep skating. He's going to go with some speed here. Enters the zone clean. Stick check knocks the puck loose. Back behind the net for Wayzata. They go D to D. Picked up by Grant. Grant behind the net. Out front. Ooh, neither West nor Evan able to get a shot on net there. And Wayzata now back the other way. Flips it up in the corner off the boards. RJ knocks it along the boards. Weird puck here him off the boards there. And eventually out and all the way down. So some Royals will change here. Cross ice pass. Carter goes for it. Off the boards. Picked up by Carter. Carter up to RJ. RJ's going to try and get this deep. RJ shot off the stick into the corner. Wyatt is there. Wyatt's getting with it. Tries to go back up to the point, but it's picked off by Wayzata. Back the other way, and Nordy's there as he just comes off the ice on a fresh change. Nice pressure there from Hillen. As he skates up with it now, he tries to flip it up to Milo. Milo's able to get it, but we have offsides. Just a little hesitation at the blue line there as Milo is looking for the puck. Hillen went in just a little ahead of the puck. Offsides is called. 12:22 in the first period. We got Sandstrom, Nauman, and Kern, Nelson, Norton. Face-off is controlled by Wayzata. Pass is up, tipped, off the boards. Norty chips it up. Evan has it. He goes cross ice. It's going to bounce off the boards here. Sandstrom is there. He chips it. He skates in. Back to Norty. Norty's going to skate up with it. Try and shoot it in off a stick. Doesn't make it to the net. Chipped off the boards. Picked up by Jonah. Jonah up to Sandstrom. Sandstrom skating with it. Sandstrom tries to go over to Kern. Off his stick, but it's picked up by Lucas. So he stops, spins, moves. Centering pass, shot. Nice shot from Evan. Good save from the goalie to keep that out. Another good opportunity for the Royals, but the puck stays out of the net. Back by the net. Lucas skates with it. Battling for possession, chips it up to Evan. Evan goes back to the point, and uh-oh. We have another rush coming this way. Luckily, Carter came off for a change, and he's there to pressure. Wyatt's getting with it. He's got West with him. Ooh, nice stick there from Wayzata to knock that away from him. But picked up by Wyatt again. He skates with the puck into the corner. Up along the boards, picked up by RJ. RJ shot off a shin. Loose puck picked up by Wes. Wes skates behind the net. Back to Wyatt. Wyatt tries to go back in off the goalie's pad and out of harm's way. Wes with the puck still flipped up, picked up by Carter. Carter chips it into the corner. Wyatt tries to go cross ice to Grant. Good stick there, knocks that away, and Wayzata slaps at it, but it's off RJ's stick, so no ice. Coming up to Rocky and clears it into the far side, or near side, excuse me. Carter has the puck. Pass up is deflected up, sticking up, out of Wyatt's reach. Carter there gets the stick to it, picked up by Grant. Grant tries to get up to Wyatt, and clean at the line. Oh! Wyatt and Milo collide. Wayzata flips it down deep. Wayzata with the puck, circling behind the net. Into the slot, shot wide. Off the boards, picked up here on near side boards. Back to the point, is passes off the target. Here we go, Milo's speed. Milo's speed there. Ooh, goalie knocks it away. An interesting play. Nordy's getting in with it. Passes it over to Milo off his stick, off of Evan's shot. Bad save goalie into the corner. Nordy flips it down behind the boards. Hillen's there, tries to get it out front. Shot goes just wide, so Evan got it out to Hillen for the shot. And Wayzata back through neutral. Chip down in behind the net. Off the back of the net, picked up here by Jack Sandstrom. He skates up. He's got Lucas now on the ice up ahead. He's skating with it. Flips it over. And picked up by Wayzata. Nice job by Nordy there, skating up with that puck as he skates up. Shot. Saved by the goalie. Excuse me, my camera is way out there. Sorry, folks. Up along the boards, up to Kern. Kern skating with it. Kern shoots it in. Goalie knocks it away to the near side boards. Chipped up by Wayzata and out. Jonah passes over cross ice. Lucas is going to skate onto that. Lucas skating with it. Gets a shot off. Goalie save. Skating into the near corner. They're going to have a penalty drawn. Is that money? Penalties drawn, do those count? Can't remember if penalties drawn go to the Team Tucker Fund. If so, Marina owes money. That's the best. You push on them, and then we push back. You go down like a house of cards. Is that money? Do we owe money? Do we owe money for that? Oh. All right, face off. Hopkins Royals power play here with 8:21 left in the first period. Pass by the net, Milo to Wyatt. Wyatt waits with the puck in the corner, looking for options. Back behind the net to Grant. Grant out front. Oh, good stick there. Knocks it to the far side boards. Chipped up and out. It's not going to be down for an icing, so Carter skates onto it. Carter up to Grant. And Wayzata chips it down in. Wyatt's going to skate onto that. He'll pick it up with just a minute left in the power play. Passes to Wes. Wes chips it up and picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt's getting with Milo 2-on-2. Wyatt's shot is off a shin. And back out to the point. Carter has the puck. Carter's going to get it back down to Grant for a 1-teach up the side of the net. Back out. Carter flips it in, keeps it in. And Wayzata gets it out of the zone. 34 seconds left. West circles, skates in. West shot. Pad save goalie. Chipped up and down. And nice job there from Hillen. Good back check from Hillen. Hillen up to Kern. Kern's going to skate up. Kern playing with it, gets it back out to Hillen, back out to Sandstrom. Sandstrom tips it back down to Kern. Kern back to Hillen. Hillen back over to Sandstrom. Try and get it back down to Hillen. Sandstrom shot in, goes just across the crease. Penalties expired. Back to 5-on-5. Shot in, tipped, loose. One-timer from Evan. Back out front. Knocked away. Wayzata chips it up. Lucas tries to pinch, but that's past him. RJ's there. What do we have coming here? We got an arm up, and we got another penalty on Wayzata. We got a penalty on RJ? What? Oh, they got both. They must have got him after the fact. I think they got an interference and then a cross check after the whistle. So both teams have a player in the sin bin. 6:30 left in the first period. So it will be 5-on-5 still, as coincidentals are called. Face off in the Hopkins zone. And picked off here by Wyatt. Wyatt up to Wes. Off of Wes's stick. Wyatt passes it back to Jonah. Jonah over to Nordy. Nordy skating up. Nordy up to Grant. Grant over to Wyatt. Bouncing puck. And Wes flips it. Still loose. Wayzata has it. Picked up by Nordy. Nordy off the boards. Grant has it. Grant flips it back to Wyatt. Wyatt's getting with it. 2-on-4. Wyatt shot up a shin. Flipped up and out. Jonas getting hard across ice, trying to get there first, and he does. Fakes the pass. Bouncing puck. Grant with a nice back check. Gets it up to Wes. And bouncing puck. Still loose. Nordy has it. Nordy up to Grant. Grant over to Wes. Just barely out of his reach. So Wayzata will dump it in deep as they skate out for a change. Back behind the net. Picked up by Nordy. Chip Grant tries to get it to Wyatt, not able to do so, still in the zone, and out, picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt over to Wes as he skates off for change. Wes tries to jump it in deep, but it's off the dome of the Wayzata defender. Chipped up, and nice job by Lucas, knocking that back down. Back behind the net, Hillen with Evan and Milo. Back to Kern. Kern shot, glove save, goalie. I feel like Lucas has been watching Quinn Hughes a little bit. Trying to flash those edges from the D. So it's been a fast-paced game. 4:37 left in the first. Score remains 0-0. We've got puck drop in the Wayzata zone. Won by Wayzata. They pass behind the net. Pass up is picked off at the blue line, but Wayzata regains possession. Flips it up. Now into the Hopkins zone clean. Shot is high and wide. Hard off the boards. Lucas is there battling with Wyatt. Flipped up. Oh, Jonah's there. Loose puck. Nice job by Jonah to get a hold of that. Flip it back to the point for Wayzata. They go back down low. Back up to the point. Passes off the target. As Grant's now on the ice. With Sandstrom pressuring as well. DDD pass. Hits the breakout to the wing. 13 skating in. Goes cross ice. It's off. Evan's skate. Picked up by Jack as he comes in 1-on-3. Like our chances. Shot. It's disturbed by a stick. Battle for the puck in the corner. Evan is there. Off Evan's stick. Up to the point to RJ. RJ shot off a stick and high and over the net. Wayzata flips it down. Carter's there. It gets behind him. RJ skates onto it. RJ skating with the puck. He skates up. Makes a move. Takes it out wide. He likes those shallow angle shots. With the shot on net. But the goalie makes a nice save. Evan wraps along the boards back to RJ. RJ back down behind the net. Picked up by Wes, Wes tries to go out front. It's off a stick and flip back along the boards back to RJ. RJ knocks it back down in. Wayzata knocks it off the boards on the near side here. Gets it out of the zone. Carter tries to get it back to RJ, but Wayzata picks that off. Pass over to Wayzata. They skate in here. Shot. Nice save from Rocky. Great save from Rocky there. Out of the zone, picked up by Grant. The referee does his best to be part of the play. Grant still has the puck. He skates in. Skating in. Making moves. Puck is loose in front. And Wayzata back the other way. We got another odd man rush. Breakaway coming, shot. Another great save from Rocky. Woo! Back-to-back great saves from Rocky there. As I call him the Rockster. Break up pass to Grant. Get across the red line, dump it deep. And he does. Nice job there from Grant. Get some fresh skaters out. There's a couple good chances for Wayzata. Rocky was up to the task. Stand tall, keep the puck out of the net. That puck is picked off by Wyatt temporarily, but then regained by Wayzata. Wayzata shot, save Rocky, loose puck in the corner. Milo skates with it, knocks it out. Here we go. We got a 3-on-1. Wyatt, Milo, Hillen, and there's a beautiful play. Beautiful play. Nice 3-on-1 chance there. Nice pass from Wyatt over to Milo for the redirect. I don't know what time of night it is in Milan, but Mingson, I hope you are watching. I hope you enjoyed watching that one. That was pretty. I got it on video. You can watch it again later. All right. Face off, controlled by the Rolls, flipped up the boards, but regained possession by Wayzata. RJ has the puck. He skates up with it. He flips it up, down, no icing. As Wayzata regroups behind their net. D to D pass, another D to D pass. Good pressure there from Lucas, but ultimately out of the zone. Picked up by Milo. And Wayzata back down in. RJ with the puck to Wyatt. Wyatt over to Lucas. That's... Is that money? I need to know. Is that money? We don't know. I need a clarifier. I need it written. I need to see it written, Ben. That was a nice Superman pose, too. He hit that one well. Lucas with 2 drawn penalty. Oh, Lucas, when he got tripped, he just... I don't know, that's what we're asking. Looking for clarification. Back up to the point. Oh, good shot there. Good 1-2 from Hillen. Knocked behind the point. RJ back at the point. Back down to Sandstrom. Back down to Hillen. Hillen to Sandstrom. Sandstrom back to Hillen. Bouncing puck. Loses control. Chipped up the boards. And covered by Rocky. Whoa. All right, so 54 seconds left in the power play. 35 seconds left in the penalty. And face off, won by the Royals. Back behind the net, picked up by Carter. Carter skates with it. Breakout pass to Hahn. Hahn skating up. He's got Milo and Grant with him. Carter to Wyatt. Wyatt up to Milo, just out of his reach. Pass up. And offsides. 10 seconds left in the period. 29 seconds in the power play. Score 1-0 Royals. And that puck is controlled by no one really. Anyways, that knocks it down deep. 3 seconds left. That backhand shot in is not making it to the net. So the end of one. Score is Hopkins 1, Wayzata 0. 18 seconds left in the power play. We get back shortly. All right, back with you. 15 minutes in the clock to start the second period. 18 seconds left in the power play. And face-off is won by Wayzata. They dump it down deep. Nordy skates onto it in the corner. Gets it over to Jonah. Jonah tries to go cross ice to Nordy, or to Kern, excuse me. That's picked off. Picked up by Kern here as he skates in. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Wayzata now back the other way. And a shot in the goal for Wayzata early in the second part. Tie at 1-1. Puck is chipped up off of RJ's stick. RJ passes it up, but it's just out of the reach of Wyatt as Milo skates onto it. Wayzata back the other way. Clean at the line. Into the Hopkins zone. Back behind the net. Wyatt with some good pressure there. Puck comes out to the D. Pass down in. Flipped up. And go out save Rocky. That face-off is won by the Royals. Nordy with the pass up to Evan. Evan gets that puck in deep as Wes Hahn gives chase, battling for the puck. And picked up by Evan. Evan tries to pass it over. He goes to the ice, flipped up and down, picked up here by Jonah. Jonah goes cross ice to Wes. Wes gets it up to Evan. Evan over to Grant. Grant skating in. Tries to cut middle. And he'll just try and get it deep, but good pinch there from 5 from Wayzata. Holds the puck out, and Wayzata now back the other way. Skating in. And we're going to have a penalty on Jonah for a hook, I believe. The Royals are going to penalty kill with 13 minutes left in the second period. Score tied 1-1. That's money. That's money. Over there. That'll cost them. They're getting ready. They're acquiring the funds. They're securing said funds. They know. face off. Puck is down. Battle for the puck continues. Nice pass from wide over to Lucas. Lucas is going to skate in 1-on-5. Love our chances. Here we go. Lucas dumps it in deep. And he just retreats back and gets ready to kill off this penalty. Wayzata now comes back through neutral. Passes over. Off of RJ's stick. RJ gets the puck off the boards. Bounces. Picked up by Wayzata. Back out. Lucas flips it up. Up to Wyatt. And oh! Battle for the puck at middle central ice continues. Wayzata pass picked up by Lucas. Oh, tries to get a stick to it, not able to do so. RJ has it. He knocks it down. So far, a nice penalty kill from the Royals. As Wayzata hits it through neutral. Gets it to the centerman. He skates in. Backhand pass. Shot up and high and handed. Hand pass, yep. So 23 seconds left from the penalty kill. Nice start to that penalty kill. And with the whistle for a hand pass, we'll come out to neutral ice for a face-off. As Metallica serenades the fans here, they're agreed to stay late at the Plymouth Ice Center on a Monday night. Puck is down. Oh, shoot. Grant's pass is, shot just up and over. Picked up by Sandstrom. Sandstrom is knocked off a stick. Grant knocks it up, and Sandstrom has it, and he knocks it down deep. 7 seconds left in the penalty kill. Wayzata wraps it along the boards, passing it up, picked up by Grant. Grant's going to have some time here. Oh, Grant fans in the pass. Wayzata coming in on a breakaway. Shot, glove save, Rocky. Great save from the Rockster there. Up to the task. We'll have a face-off in the Hopkins defensive zone with 11:22 left in the second period. That play gave me a high pucker factor. I put it at a 7 or an 8. I don't know about you. All right, face-off, pucker factor, yeah. Okay. Puck's back behind the net. Jonah has the puck. He has to break up to Sandstrom. Sandstrom up to Wyatt. Wyatt's getting here with Lucas on the near side. As Wyatt skates in, knocks it back down behind the net. Battle for the puck. Chipped up along the far side boards. Wayzata passes up. Nice job by Jonah to break that up. And where's the puck? There it is. Wayzata now in the zone. Shot blocked. Loose. Picked up by Lucas. He flips it up to Wyatt. And back up to Wyatt. Wyatt's getting here. He's got Sandstrom far side. He flips it up. Nice stick there from Wayzata to knock that down. What do we got to whistle for? Inadvertent whistle, I think, maybe. I think the ref maybe blew whistle on accident on a high stick, but realized he shouldn't have. So face off here in the Wayzata zone. 10:30 left in the period. And face off is down. One ref is going to talk to a coach while play ensues. And over here, the near side boards. Battle for the puck. Picked up by Wayzata. Good back check there from Evan. Excuse me, let me get trying to get this action on tape. Picked up by RJ. RJ off the boards, just around the referee's head. One hop out of the air from Evan up to Milo, but Wayzata picks that off. RJ skating with the puck now. If he skates in, center ice, so we can get a shot here. Shot, good save from the goalie. Oops, didn't capture any of that. Sorry, folks. And Wayzata in 3-on-1 as Carter tries to get back into play. Shot, save Rocky, back, picked up by Carter. Carter along the boards, back up to the point. Waves off the DD pass, shot in, loose puck, and covered by Roxer. up and over the net. Bounces in the corner, picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt passes over to Grant. Grant up to Wyatt. Wyatt and West collide. Wayzata back the other way. Jonah tries to make a play. Nordy there, pass over. Ooh, just misses the one-timer, luckily for the Royals fans. Wide off the boards. Picked up by Wes. Wes backhands it down deep. Grant is there. Wayzata picks it up, comes back behind their net. Along the boards, Nordy goes for a hard pinch, but Wayzata retreats. Loose puck. Picked up by Wayzata, knocks it back behind their own net. Grant is there, pressuring. And Wayzata back to neutral as they come into the Hopkins zone clean. Skating in, backhand over, shot. Oh. So 8:29 left in the second period. Royals now trailing for the first time, 2-1. A lot of hockey left to play, over half the game by my quick math. I'm back to the napkin math. Puck is dropped, face-off controlled by the Royals. Sandstrom flips it in. It's in the feet of a defender. He turns, cycles, looks off the boards. Evan is there. Evan tries to get over to Lucas, off a skate, bouncing back behind the net. On the near side boards, breakout pass is off the mark, all the way down to the Hopkins zone where Carter picks it up. Carter backhands it up to Jack. Jack gets it up to Evan. Evan tries to pass it over to Lucas, but it's off a skate. And the battle for the puck ensues. We're going to have a penalty now on Evan. Nice save there from Rocky. Is that on the power play now as they look to get a couple of good opportunities back behind the net? Nice job from Jonah to pressure that. Wayzata still with the puck though as they circle behind the net. Shot in off the side of the net. Still controlled by Wayzata. Back out now to the blue line. Pass over is off a stick, bouncing. Still controlled by the Trojans as Hillen has the puck. Hillen tries to clear it, but not able to do so. Shot in, saved Rocky. No backhand flip by Nordy. And still in the Hopkins zone. Jonah off the boards. Milo going to it. Milo battling. Milo doesn't quite get it out. I thought that was out. Shot. Weird hop off the boards and up into the netting on a play for a whistle. So 33 seconds left in the penalty kill. 6:52 left in the period. Face-off is controlled by Wayzata. West almost gets that puck out, but Wayzata has the puck still skating in. High slot shot, deflected up and over the net. Wayzata with the puck, back out to the point. Shot, tipped, loose, in front, still loose. Shot, deflected, and gobbled up by Roxer for the whistle. 11 seconds left on the penalty kill. Rocky did his best hungry hippo impression there. Pounce on the puck. So 11 more seconds to kill off this penalty. Assessed to Evan here. There's another face-off in Hopkins zone to Rocky's left. Sandstrom at the dot, ready to take this here. Puck is dropped and loose, coming in, far side. Wayzata circling, skating, passes down low, shot, and goal. trail 3-1. A lot of hockey left. But in the gain of momentum, the Royals need to find some momentum here soon. As the Trojans have scored the last 3 goals. Puck is dropped. And a little skip to Malou in the corner. Wyatt with the puck, skating over, passes over to Lucas off a skate. Unfortunate bounce there. Pass in off of Carter's stick. Are just getting onto the puck. He flips it up. Not able to get to Lucas. Shot, save, loose, backhand, wide. Lucas flips it up, but not out. Shot in. Save Rocky. And that face-off is controlled by the Royals. Hilling up to Milo. Milo with some speed here. Skating in. Stops. Turns. Battling for the puck. Battle for the puck in the far corner. 5 minutes now on the clock in the second period. Wayzata comes out with the puck. Nice stick there from Hillen. Knocks it back down behind the net. Milo battling. Wayzata back up to the point. Good pinch from Nordy. Holds it in. And Wayzata flips it up and out. As Milo's there. Wayzata back to their D. As they look to re-enter the zone. Back down. Picked up by Nordy. Nordy off the boards. Hillen with the puck. Bouncing puck. Still bouncing. And all the way across ice. Picked up by Wayzata. They'll dump it in deep as they get the change. Picked up by Jonah. Jonah skating with the puck. Jonah over to Hillen. Oh, Hillen able to control that eventually, but not able to get a shot on net. West is there now to support. Hillen gets it across ice. As Wyatt skates onto it off the boards. Wyatt flips it back down low. West gives chase. Grant is there. Grant with a nice stick to it. Gets it up to West. But Wayzata able to eventually break out as they come through neutral. Pass over is blocked. Cross ice pass goes off the board. Picked up by West. West getting in. Shot. And couple good shots and saves there from Wayzata goalie. Back out. Wyatt is there battling for the puck. Carter along the boards. Nice job by Wyatt. Knocks it over to RJ. RJ's getting in. Dumps it in deep. Back behind the net. Wayzata knocks it along the boards. Back out to RJ. RJ's going to shoot it. Tip. Bouncing puck. Oh, that just avoided the net. Wayzata now looking for options. They pass it up off of Lucas's stick. Picked up by Jack. Jack skating with it. He goes down. They're going to have a penalty here. And we're going to have a trip called. So the Royals go back on the power play. 2:44 left in the second period. Puck is dropped. Controlled by Wayzata as they try and get it out. Back to the point to Lucas. Lucas getting in, back over to RJ. RJ goes back to Lucas. Lucas getting in, shot, tipped, loose. Ooh, good shot, good deflection. Back out to the point to RJ. RJ shoots it in, tipped. Hillen's going to skate onto it. Hillen back out to RJ. Out of the zone, so RJ will regroup. He'll throw it off the boards and offsides. Offside is called the Royals there. 1:53 left in the period, 40 seconds left in the power play. Puck is dropped. Grant puts it in to the Wayzata zone. Wrapped along the boards as Milo skates over there. Milo picks it up, makes a couple moves. Still bouncing puck and flipped up and out. West skating over there. And and covered by Rocky eventually. All right, so face off in the Hopkins zone. 20 seconds left in the power play. Jack over to Lucas. Lucas tries to flip it down low. Tries to get to Evan. Bouncing puck out to the point. Out in neutral ice. Picked up by Jonah. Jonah drifts back to Evan. Evan goes all the way across ice to Jack. So back to 5-on-5 hockey. Jack knocks it in deep. Wayzata goalie's there. Lucas with the puck, knocking it. Picked up by Lucas. Back out to Nordy. Nordy gets it back down low. Lucas is there. He goes back behind the net to Evan. Evan tries to go out front. It's off the skate. Picked off. And Wayzata breaks out. Lucas gets it in deep. Ice. No ice. Thank you. As the Royals will change. 37 seconds left in the period. Good stick. That's offsides. Picked up by Wyatt. He skates with the puck. Flips it up to Milo. Milo skating with it. Milo with his speed here on display. Goes wide. Good play there from Wayzata to knock him off the puck. He blew the whistle. Controversial. Controversial. All right, we're back. So 2 seconds left in a fun end of the second period. So we'll be back shortly. One period to go. Royals trailing 1-3. All right, puck is dropped. And Wayzata ultimately comes away with the puck, skating in. Knocks it down in behind the net. RJ there. Grant picks it up. Grant passing up to Milo. Milo's off his stick. And Wayzata back, dumps it down deep into the Hopkins end where RJ skates onto it. Picked up by Grant. Grant behind the net. Over to Hill. And we got a cross check. So that's 2 on RJ. Keep an eye on that. All right. Puck is dropped. And controlled by Wayzata. Knocked down behind the net. Jonah's there battling. Puts it up. Nordy skates onto it. Nordy knocks it down. That's going to be an ice. And ice it is. Puck is dropped. Lucas wins it. Back to Jonah. Jonah off the board. Off the skate. Picked up by Wayzata. They try and go out in front of the net. But it's knocked back behind the net again. Back out to the point. D-to-D pass. Back down to the low slot. Nice tip. And battling. Back out. Lucas picks it up. Lucas flips it up. And pass down. Knocked down back into the Hopkins zone. D-to-D pass here as 3 skates over. Shots wide along the boards. Lucas is there. Knocked down in. Nordy is there with the puck. Knocks it back along the boards, but not out. Oh, and Jack has the puck. Chips it on the boards. That dumps it in deep. Back by the net, Carter's there. He gets a stick to it. Sandstrom gets the puck back to Carter. Carter skating with it. Goes up to Wyatt. Wyatt skating with the puck now. He's got Evan with him as Wyatt skates in. We need Wyatt to do Wyatt things here. Interference. Evan with the puck out front. Loose puck in right to the side of the netting. Knocks it out. Wayzata now back the other way as Grant retreats. Carter there. Evan knocks it in the corner. Back behind the net. Carter picks it up. Carter up to Wyatt, but that's picked off by Wayzata. Off of Carter's shin. Over to Wes. Wes back over to Wyatt. Wyatt up to Evan. Evan skating in. Goes back. Wyatt back to Grant. Grant hits it up. Off the boards. Diving play from Evan, but Wayzata controls the puck. Back the other way. As they dump it in deep and skate out for a change. Jonah retreats to pick up the puck. Jonah's pass picked up, but Hillen wins it back. Hillen tries to get up to Haney, but Haney's getting out for a change. Good stick there from West to knock that away. And we have offsides. Face-off is done. Puck is it was controlled by Hopkins, but then puck squirts free. Picked up by Wayzata. They dump it down deep. And no one wants to get the puck there. Wayzata out front. Loose puck. Still loose. Puck squirts out. Picked up by Hillen. Hillen up to Milo, but it's it's behind him and out of his reach. And Wayzata knocks it back down deep. Hillen up to Hillen, or Norton up to Hillen. Hillen chips it out, back down in. Hillen chips it down deep, gets off for a change. Picked up by Milo. Milo skating with it. Over in the corner. Knocked down. Grant is there. Back up to the point. RJ battling for the puck. Over to Milo. Milo skating. Milo shot. Tipped. Blocked. Back behind the net. Lucas back to Milo. Lucas taken out. No call. Picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt shot. Deflected. On the far side boards. Lucas skating onto it. Chipped up. Milo has it. Milo backhand flip up into the zone as Wyatt gives chase. Wrapped along the boards all the way out. Picked up by Carter. Carter fans in the pass, but he gets back to it. Taken out. No call. Sandstrom up to Wyatt. Wyatt with Lucas skating with him. Wyatt back to Sandstrom. Sandstrom over to Lucas. Lucas skating in. Tries to get it back over, but it's off a skate. And knocked down. This should be icing. No, it's not going to get there. Carter's pass is picked off. Wayzata's pass is off the target. Picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt up to Lucas. Lucas skating in. Lucas back up to the point to RJ. RJ shot. Tipped. And battle for the puck behind the net. Wyatt and number 5. A little bit of size discrepancy there. The battle continues. Evan skates over. Knocked along the boards. And Wayzata back through neutral as they enter the zone clean. Good stick from RJ. Jack up to Wyatt. Wyatt skating in with Evan with him. We got a 2-on-3. Wyatt shot. Blocked loose. And still loose behind the net. Shot blocked. Battle for the puck behind the net. What do we got here? What happened? Hand pass. All right. 8:42 left in the game. Wayzata controls the puck. They chip it up out of the zone. West is there. Wayzata gets the puck back. Skating through neutral. They're in the zone clean. They chip it down in the corner. They're just now getting it deep. And the clock is their friend. If you're Wayzata, the clock is your friend. Good save there from Rocky. Picked up by Grant behind the net. Grant flips it up. Picked up by Wes. Wes up to Evan. Evan up his skate as he skates with it. Bouncing puck. Still bouncing. Wayzata picks it up as they skate in. Breakout pass. Oh, Wyatt almost picks it off, but Wayzata gets the puck out and gets across the red line, dumps it in deep. Skates off for a change. So 7:30 left in the game. Royals trailing by 2. Breakout pass to Hillen, to Haney, back to RJ. RJ over to Han. Han gets the puck in the zone clean. He now battles for the puck. Back behind the net. And puck gets out. Good pinch there from Nordy. And picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt goes back to Jonah. Jonah overskates the puck. Wayzata now with the puck coming in. Out front. Picked up by Hillen. Hillen to Milo. Milo's got some speed coming here. He's got Wyatt with him as well. Milo shot. Save. Rebound just out of Hillen's reach. Good chance there. As Wayzata looks to break out, but pass off the mark, picked up by Jonah. Jonah goes cross ice to Hillen. Picked up by Hillen. This Hillen's going to get it in deep, skate off for a change. Kern and Steele battle for the puck. Comes out to the corner. Kern's battling there. He goes back out to the point to Carter. Carter tries to go back down low, but that's off of a Wayzata player and into neutral ice. It's picked up by Grant. Grant gets over to Sandstrom. Sandstrom's skating in, still held in by Grant. Still held in by Grant. Grant shot off a shin guard. And Wayzata back the other way. Dumps it in deep. Wayzata did a good job of getting the puck deep when they get across the red line here in this third part. Just killing off clock. Lucas with the sauce over to Sandstrom is just over his stick. Wayzata knocks it back in the Hopkins zone. Good job by Grant to win that back. Grant gets it up but not out. And eventually out by Sandstrom. Sandstrom gets across the red line, dumps it deep. Gets off for a change. As Evan gives chase. Knocked along the boards. Wyatt is there. Wyatt picks it up. Shot. Save. Loose puck. Wyatt knocks it back over to Evan. Evan off the net. And can't see the puck. There it is. Picked up by Wayzata. A couple sticks on the ice. Wayzata breaks out. And they get it in deep. Get out for a change. So just under 5 minutes now remaining in the game. RJ's pass back to the point. Off target. Wayzata knocks it back down in. That's free and icing. And icing it is. 4:07 left in the game. Royals still trail 1-3. Nice shot from Milo. Good save from the goalie. Puck is knocked into the corner. Picked up by Grant. Grant tries to make a move, but Wayzata a nice stick check back up to the point. Jonah battling. Nice job by Nordy there to skate into that and keep that puck in the zone. Back down behind the net. And knocked out of the zone. Picked up by Jonah. Jonah's got to go quick here while they're trying to get a change. Into Milo. Milo skating with it. Backed up. Picked up by Hillen. And nice job by Hillen trying to battle there. And picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt's getting in. Shot up over the net. Just under 3 minutes now remaining in the game. And flipped up and down. Should be an ice. If it makes it there, no ice. Jack up to Kern. Kern skating in. Kern back to Wyatt. Wyatt over to Jack. Oh, just off his stick. Wyatt with the puck still. Shot loose and covered up by the goalie for the whistle. 2:20 left remaining. It's coincidental call against Sandstrom and player for Wayzata. Goalie's out. Goalie's out. Empty net situations. We got 6 skaters for the Royals. 2:20 left in the game. And puck is dropped. Knocked down by Grant. Wyatt with the puck. Gets it to Lucas. Lucas' shot goes just wide. And shot down. Icing. We'll do it again. All right, 2:06 left in the game. Back up to the point to RJ. RJ shot in, tipped, deflected. Grant is there, knocked into the corner. Milo's there, picked up by Grant. Grant battling. Knocked down. No ice. So RJ skating over to it. He's going to slap it off the boards. Luckily, the shot is wide. Picked up by Milo. Milo up to Wyatt. Still in the zone clean. Milo with the puck. Milo shot. Goes wide. Grant is there. He knocks it down. Picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt goes back out. Wayzata skating with the puck. They knock it down. That's going to be another icing. Icing it is. Here we go. 1:20 left. Royals need a goal badly here soon. Make this one a little more interesting. Puck is dropped, picked up. West skates in. Wayzata with the puck behind the net. West fires it behind the net. Nordy's going to try and get over there for a pinch. Wayzata flips it up. Grant holds it in temporarily. Down, shot. That might have been a net. Nice play by Jonah to break that up. Jonah up to Hillen. Hillen skating with the puck. He's taken down, no call. Evan battling for the puck behind the net. Wrapped along the boards. Nardi with the nice pinch. Wayzata flips it up, but not very far, and picked up by Hillen. So he knocks it back down in. Wayzata flips it up. Jonah's there. Jonah to Nordy. Nordy up the boards, back down to Jonah. Wyatt skating with the puck. Westover skates it. Picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt skating with the puck. Picked up by Wayzata. Back to Carter. Carter up to Wyatt. Lucas skating with him. Wyatt skating in to West. Shot in. Tipped. Loose. Carter skating over to it. And that'll do it.